This book is called Tacky and the Winter Games. It's another book by Helen and illustrated by Lynn Munsinger. We know it'll have Tacky in it, the penguin. We've met this character before. Something about winter games. Has anybody ever heard of the Olympics before? The winter games are the ones that need ice or snow, like skiing or ice skating or ice hockey or bobsledding. Those are all considered winter games because it snows in the winter. Let's read Tacky and the Winter Games by Helen and find out what happens in this book. A huff and a puff and a huff and a puff and a huff and a puff. "What's happening?" blared Tacky the penguin as he came across his companions, Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect. "We're training," puff, they replied. "Training?" wondered Tacky hopefully, as in choo-choo? No, training. Like athletes. The winter games are coming and we must be in shape to win, win, win. Looking closely at Tacky, not the fittest of birds, they added, "Let's get going." So the penguins trained. They raced up steep hills. They jumped rope. They did 100 sit-ups a day. They lifted weights. They rode bikes. They ate special training meals, and they kept strict training hours. What do you think it means to train? How will training help them win? Is Tacky training too? Yeah, it doesn't look like he's taking good care of himself. They're all eating healthy meals like the spinach, and he's eating pizza and donuts, potato chips. They're going to bed and sleeping when it's still early out. Look at the picture clues. See the sun setting? But not Tacky. It's definitely nighttime outside, and he's still awake, playing video games and watching TV. Yeah, he's not doing all the things they are to train. They're eating well and going to sleep and getting sleep well, and they're working out and exercising. Is Tacky? Most of all, they practice their events, the bobsledless racing. So, bobsled is something that you would ride down a hill on. They don't have one, so it's bobsledless, without the bobsled. They must be required to slide without anything under them. The ski jumping, speed skating, so skating as fast as they can. Finally, after weeks of work, Team Nice Icy Land was ready for the long waddle to the Winter Games. Off they went. Rat-a-tat-tat, rat-a-tat-tat. The athletes marched into the stadium for the opening ceremonies. Teams had come from far and wide. They came from the highlands, the lowlands, the funlands, and of course, the nice icy land. Rat-a-tat-tat, rat-a-tat-tat. On they marched. Ratty-tatty-tatty, boom-bee, ratty-tatty, boom, hey! Tacky marched to a different drummer. What does that mean, marched to a different drum? Yeah, he's just doing things his own way. None of the other penguins are upside down like that. He marches to a different drummer. He does things his own way. For the big show, penguins all joined in singing the Winter Games anthem. An anthem is a song. So they're singing. With our beaks held high and our bellies held low, we'll do our best in the ice and snow. With a yodel-waddle-ho and a yodel-waddle-hee, may the best team win, and let's hope it's we. So they all joined together in singing that song, and then they lit the torch. This is a torch, just like we had at our peace run. After lighting the torch and exchanging high flippers as a sign of friendship, the athletes filed out past the display of medals. Medals to dream about. The sun rose. Eager penguins prepared for the first event, the bobsledless race. Little webbed feet wrapped around big penguin tummies. Pop! They were off. Tacky was way off. Looking at the wonderful hill before him, he cried, "Great for belly sliding!" And with that, he charged under his surprised teammates, and he sped them down, crossing the finish line in record time. Is he doing it the way he's supposed to? But he crossed the finish line first. But wait, the official announced, "This is a bobsledless race. You have a bobsled." Goodly, lovely, angel, neatly, and perfect tried to explain that it was not a bobsled, it was a penguin. "Doesn't look much like a penguin," said the official, examining Tacky. What does examining mean? Let's look and see our picture clues and see what examining means. Oh, he's looking closely. So that's the official. He's the guy in charge. And he's examining Tacky. He's looking closely at Tacky. And he said, "Doesn't look much like a penguin. Not much like a bobsled either. Don't know what it is. Anyway, no medals for you. Illegal equipment." So no medals for Team Nice Icy Land. Yet. In the afternoon, the athletes strapped frozen fish on their feet for the ski jumping event. While the jumpers waited for their turns, Tacky spent just a few moments in the hut toasting his toes by the fire. Weren't winter sports wonderful? Swoop, plop, swoop, plop, swoop, plop. One after another, the athletes made graceful jumps and lovely landings. Plippy, ploppy, plippy, ploppy, ploppy. What was this? Oh, look at Tacky's skis. So they all had these frozen fish that were all stiff and straight. But Tacky's don't look like that anymore. I wonder why. I wonder if he'll still be able to ski down a hill. Tacky's fish had become thawed by the warmth of the fire, and they were now flopping wildly. He made a jump higher than he had intended, and lots of landings. No medals for Team Nice Icy Land, yet. Well, I know why he didn't get a medal for this one. Their team can't get a medal if he lands more than once. And he's landing and landing and landing as he rolls down. But they came through first on the bobsledless racing. Why didn't they get their medal there? Does anybody remember? See, they crossed the finish line in record time. Why didn't they get their medal then? Oh, that's right. They said illegal equipment because they did it the wrong way. And he doesn't get a medal here yet either. That evening, the speed skating relay race was the final event. "Last chance, Tacky," warned Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect, who looked mighty aerodynamic in their costumes. That means that they're not bumpy, that the air will just glide right over them and they'll be able to go fast. Perfect, who also looked really aerodynamic in his costume. Tacky, though, he looked mighty, well, tacky. The other teams had already finished, and their times were very fast. Now it was Team Nice Icy Land's turn. Pop! Off they went. One by one, Tacky's companions took a turn around the rink. Goodly passed the baton to Lovely. This is the baton. So you're only allowed to skate and race if you have the baton. So first it was Goodly's turn, and he was skating and racing, and he handed the baton off to Lovely. Lovely skated, and then he passed the baton to Angel, who skated and then passed the baton to Neatly, who skated as fast as he could and passed the baton to Perfect, who passed the baton to Tacky, who said thank you and ate it. Oh no, look at Perfect's face. How do you think he feels about that? Did Tacky do what he was supposed to? He ate it. Ate it. Well, it looked like a hot dog. His companions wailed, You ate the baton. And in frustration, they began to chase him around the rink. Tag, cried Tacky. He loved nothing better than a good game of tag. So he skated faster and faster and faster and faster, and barreled across the finish line in record time. But wait, had Team Nice Icyland really won? Did Tacky have the baton? Without the baton, Team Nice Icyland would be disqualified. Out came the medics. Off went Tacky on the stretcher and under the eye of the big X-ray machine. They X-rayed his bottom portion. Nope, nothing there. They X-rayed his top. Certainly nothing there. They X-rayed his middle, and yes, there it was. Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect hugged Tacky. Tacky was an odd bird, but a nice bird to have around. What does the author mean when she says Tacky was an odd bird, but a nice bird to have around? Why do her books always end that way? Don't forget, you want to talk to your mom and dad about how this book is similar to the other Tacky books and how it's different. Thank you, readers.